for the record, as
Yeah.
we're beginning,
Yes.
I just wanna say I did have time to go to work, and I worked for half an hour on my day off.
Hell yeah.
And come home and mow my lawn, which took me 30 minutes, and shower, and I sat down ready to record at 9:30. So I
Wow.
was ready to go.
Hell yeah.
Just barely. I'm like, my hair is still wet from the shower. Hey, welcome to Block This Mix, the gaming podcaster,
Welcome.
where we're just on time, always.
Oh yeah.
I'm Noah, and he's Alejandro. Let's talk about some gaming-related
Some
stuff.
One big thing that happened this week.
Yes. These are going up after we, like, a little bit after the fact when we record them.
Yeah.
So what's
a bit
current,
after the fact?
Yeah.
Well,
What's
maybe we'll figure
current
something out.
now while we're talking about it will probably, hopefully, still be relevant in a little bit.
In internet terms now, dude. After like a week, it's on the next thing, dude. But for us this week, it's been Star Fox.
No.
At least that's what's been on our timeline. And you know, the fourth one's the charm, as they say.
Oh my god.
With Star Fox
Technically
64.
fifth.
Is it the fifth?
You want to get real technical with it? Okay.
That's what we're here for.
Let's break it down, because you're talking to a Star Fox veteran. I don't know how familiar you are with the series.
I know that the first game was on the SNES.
Mm-hmm.
I know the next game was on the 64.
Mm-hmm.
I played Assault on the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
I somehow did not become a furry. And I wish I still had that game. I guess I sold it whenever I was young.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I had that game growing up, and I never got past like the first or second level. I need to play that game again.
Assault is... It's...
Why don't they do... Hold on. Why don't they do something like that with the fucking series, man? Like,
you wanna,
no Earthbound game. No new Earthbound game for years. No new F-Zero game for years. Fuck it.
The excuse that Nintendo kept giving on at least F-Zero was like, they didn't want to just iterate, they wanted to innovate, and they couldn't think of anything new to do with F-Zero. Online multiplayer has been the biggest thing for like 20 years now. Since the last F-Zero game came
But
out.
they still can't get online multiplayer right. At least with like Smash and
that's what
the
F-Zero
emulated
99
consoles.
Yeah, that's what F-Zero 99 was supposed to be. It is considered the next mainline F-Zero game. Even though it's the original with like just some bells and whistles and online multiplayer. That's it. Just the Battle Royale F-Zero game. But that's not what people wanted from a new sequel. Nintendo's made some really weird choices over the years.
Like, I will stand by this. Nintendo's products are amazing. Their games are phenomenal.
Right.
They are just the worst.
They're really out of touch in a way that's bizarre. That no one else really is.
They're more illegal for them nowadays.
One of the biggest selling points of the Switch 2 was the like video call function. Like it's a big selling point. They focused on it real hard. Look at this cool new feature we've added to the Switch 2 where you could get into a video call with your friends and even stream your games to each other. It's so out of touch in the way that like anything outside their periphery, like Discord or Skype or TeamSpeak, just doesn't exist. Nintendo does not care about Discord. They don't even know what Discord is. Look at this cool new feature that everyone else around the world has had for years.
Yeah.
Blows my mind that that's such a big focus. It's a big focus of the new Star Fox game, too. They have the weird, like, furry VTuber thing going on.
Yeah, and
they focused on it for so long. Look, guys, I can move my head, and Fox will move his head.
Wasn't there some statement about, like, oh, if this is used for
like...
yeah, like...
NSFW purposes?
Yeah.
Nintendo has technology that can detect when you start getting horny. Ridiculous.
I saw that and it was like
I thought it was fake. I was like, this is a really funny joke.
It's real?
It's real.
I just saw like that statement and then it was the guy like with the calendar and it was like 1984.
Literally 1984.
It's so funny.
God almighty. So, my history with the Star Fox series is kind of weird. I grew up going over to my older cousin's house all the time, like my aunt and uncle's place, and my older cousins would play like video games with me all the time, which did shape like how I interact with gaming now, because I have my older cousins' SNES and N64 right behind me. Those are from my older cousins. Like those are still the ones that I've been playing on since I was a little kid. I have a copy of Star Fox, like for the SNES, and I've had it since I was practically born. That game is phenomenal on a like technical level. Like on paper, it's a real achievement.
On the SNES that they achieved those graphics.
Rendering fully 3D graphics on the SNES is insane.
Yeah.
On paper, in practice, the original Star Fox is a little rough to play. I think even for the time, it was probably kind of rough.
Yeah, but it was just so
ahead of its time.
It was like, it was about the bit wars, man, and what they could achieve.
Fucking
like, they didn't give a shit if the game was
AVGN.
bad. It was just fucking
64 bits.
It was like the Genesis. This is what the fucking Genesis could do.
Oh yeah, the blast processing.
Yeah, and it can't run Star Fox, and then boom, it probably has like Star Fox.
Which
that's all they give a shit about.
And that's why I think Star Fox 64 being a like reimagining or a reboot or whatever you want to call it of the original Star Fox so soon after that first game released was because it was kind of a concept that was ahead of its time, and I think it was more realized on the N64.
Oh, absolutely.
I have played every single Star Fox game around the time they came out.
Even like Zero?
Except for Zero. I missed out on Zero. That's the only one, because I didn't have a Wii U. The Wii U was the first Nintendo console I missed out on.
Really?
Which I've heard was probably the better choice.
It has, to get on the Wii U for a second, it has some bangers. It has some bangers. Wonder 101, as we were talking about.
Right.
Or Wonderful 101.
Yeah.
Weird game, but I think that's like a diamond in the rough.
Like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, or like
Bayonetta
2. Bayonetta 2.
2. What? Where did 3 come out
on? Switch.
Weird.
What
else
a lot of that weird like Fire Emblem Persona crossover game that I can't remember the name of.
Oh yeah,
Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I don't know why it just popped into my head like a candle getting lit. And how many of those games got ported to the Switch? And how many of them? I think it took a while, but I think it did. Maybe it didn't. Oh fuck, I don't remember now.
I don't know.
Most of the games that got ported from the Wii U were able to be ported without losing out on the functionality of the tablet. So, in the grand scheme, they
just perfected it with. I think the Switch is what they wanted to do.
Yeah, that's exactly it. On the topic of Star Fox,
yes, there was also Strike Team.
Ooh, what about Zombie U? You remember that shit?
I did remember that. I never played it because I was too scared growing up.
Ubisoft.
But Strike Team was also another Star Fox game, right?
Hold on. Star Fox was on some Wii U game as like a crossover. I can't remember what it was called. I thought it was weird. There was some sort of crossover that Star Fox was a part of, and I don't remember what it was.
It was... What? Was it not called Strike Team? Oh, Star Fox Guard.
Guard. Ooh. I don't think that's a main series game, is it? That was some kind of like side spin-off.
It's a tower defense spin-off, yeah.
It's a tower defense game. That's crazy.
That's funny.
I remember the...
Is Rob in it?
Probably. You're asking the wrong bitch for that one.
You're like, I played all of them shortly after.
Here's the thing. I played the, like, series as it was coming out until around the time they started remaking Star Fox 64. Like, twice.
Yeah.
So I played Adventures when it came out. for the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
The Rare game that was supposed to be a different game called Dinosaur Planet, and then Miyamoto was like, "Hey, you've got a fox."
Wait, Adventure... Oh, Star Fox Assault and Adventures are two different things.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. One of them was a Rare game called Dinosaur Planet that was being developed for the N64, and then Miyamoto saw that their main character was a anthro fox, and was like, "Hey, we've got an IP with an anthro fox. Why don't we just cram it into your game?"
Oh, I played Adventures growing up. I misspoke.
Yeah,
that was the one where you could run around and everything.
The very Zelda-like adventure game.
Yeah.
Yes, it's an interesting game. You can tell when you're playing it. It was not meant to be a Star Fox game when it started, because the R-wing ship sections in that game are like barely even an afterthought. I mean, you could blink and miss those chunks of the game. Mm-hmm. Assault was the first game that was like meant to be Star Fox right out the rip. It was made by Namco. I remember thinking that was weird because like you could unlock like an emulated version of Xevious or whatever.
Really?
It's only Assault has like 10 levels, and most of them are not great. They're okay. They're all right. The on rails like ship segments that you would want from a sequel to Star Fox 64 feel a little weird to me. Okay. I remember this is with me not having played the game like in like 15 years, but I remember the levels in that game feeling floaty, and like the ship didn't feel as good to control. And then most, I think over half the game is like on foot sections where you're running around with a gun, like almost kind of like in a twin stick shooter kind of vibe.
Okay.
And they go on for a while.
Sometimes a bit too long.
Every single on foot level in Assault feels like, boy, this level could have ended like 10 minutes ago. But the story is cool. They introduce new villains. They're trying new stuff, at least. Yeah. They're trying to push like some kind of narrative forward. You get a lot more characterization and like moments of characters talking to each other, which is nice. And the music is the best part of that game.
Really?
The soundtrack is all orchestral, and it's awesome.
Whoa.
It's sick. And then the game's over. You play it, you're like, that's it? It's over. For
is it
like...
short game?
It's very short. For the on-foot levels, like, being a little bloated, it's to pad out the runtime as much as they can, because it goes by real quick. And then they made a DS game called Command.
Okay.
I bought that the day it came out.
Oh, wow.
It's got a weird, like, strategy element to it, where you're on... It's almost kind of RTS-ish in a way, where you have to use your stylus to like path out where your ships are gonna go.
Interesting.
To like run into enemies, and then you like when you and an enemy collide on the map, you transition to like a dogfight, and all of the dogfights are really copy and paste and a little janky.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's another thing where like they still tried to push the narrative forward. Mm-hmm. And like the characters get more to do, and it's really cool to at least watch the characters interact. The cutscenes in that game where the characters are talking to each other is like the reward for beating the levels.
Yeah.
And it's got like branching story pathways where if you do certain stuff, you get like up to, I don't remember how many endings. There's like a surprising amount of endings in Star Fox Command.
Less or more than Shadow the Hedgehog on the GameCube.
I don't think you could ever match the amount of endings in Shadow the Hedgehog. There are 9 different endings in Command, which is quite a bit for a Star Fox game, and it helps the replayability because you're going to have to replay those levels a bit, and they start to feel a little samey, but it's still, they're still trying something new.
Absolutely.
And it's around the time of the 3DS where they They made another Star Fox game, Star Fox 3D. Yes, they made 64 3D, and I think that's because the 3DS, was just powerful enough to run N64 games, but not powerful enough to do GameCube, so they're like, if we're going to show off 3D, we need to remake N64 games. So they did Zelda, and they did Star Fox.
Yes.
And Star Fox 64 3D is probably a great way for a kid with a 3DS to have played Star Fox.
Oh, sorry.
As someone who has replayed the original Star Fox 64 more times than I could count, I had no desire to pick that game up when it came out. I just didn't I didn't really care. That's how I feel about a lot of remakes in general. Unless it's doing something new.
Like
If I have the
Hill,
original,
or like Resident Evil.
it's not
any
for
Resident
me.
Evil game nowadays, really.
well, yeah, a lot of the Resident Evil games at least do something different.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the remake of 4 changes a lot of the character writing and adds story elements and gameplay elements. Star Fox 64 3D is literally just Star Fox 64.
Oh, really? Okay.
But prettier. And with you control it with the 3DS. And then they made Zero
yes, which from what I have seen, I really like how the characters look in Zero.
Oh yes, the art style of that game is really pretty, and that is the compliment I can give it.
That's it?
The gameplay is something.
Have you played it?
I've played it a little bit once when it came out at a friend's house, and the barrier to entry with the tablet, having to look back at it's a little.
Oh wait, so how do they incorporate the tablet within?
So, rail shooters like Panzer Dragoon or Star Fox, you kind of aim.
Did you have to aim with the?
Yes.
Yeah.
You normally just move the control stick and it'll move the cursor, and then your ship or your dragon or whatever will trail behind it a little bit. In Zero, aiming is independent of flying the ship. You have to fly the ship and aim separately, and it's really weird. It's a little funky. But the real big kicker was that if you weren't into the gameplay, there wasn't much more to offer because it's just Star Fox 64's story again. Same villain.
And isn't this new one going to be Star Fox 64's?
We'll get to it. Zero has the same main cast of characters, same villain, same plot, same Fox's dad tragic backstory. Mm-hmm. For me not being the biggest fan of how Star Fox Adventure kind of aped a different game to be Star Fox, at least it gave us Crystal, who is...
Was Star Fox 9 Adventures? Or Crystal 9 Adventures?
She was. That's where she was introduced.
Okay.
She's barely in it, though. But
is she? I thought she was the first character you played.
She's you play as her for a little bit in the intro, and then she's Zelda trapped in a crystal for the whole game. But
and I know that was a lot of people's awakenings, that character.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah,
They went, no!
I'm guilty of it. But at least with the games that preceded it, they added her to the core team, and they took the elder character, the mentor Peppy the rabbit, and they made him kind of the overseer. And she took his place on the team. There's at least a progression of the characters a little bit.
Okay.
And then from Star Fox 64 3D onwards, she disappears because she's not in Zero because that's a retelling of 64. She's not in the new game because it's a remake of 64. So that's it's one of those things where there's so much to work with Star Fox. The heavy lifting is already done. There's a lot of world building in some of the earlier games. There's a lot to expand on. Command introduces new villains that could be set up to be the main bad guy of a new game. Even Assault has an entire plot line dedicated to a brand new enemy that's a parasite that's infecting people and turning them evil. And then it feels so creatively bankrupt to be not working with any of the world building of Star Fox and just retelling the good game again. It's a lot of potential that I feel is wasted. And you should have seen the 2.5 to 3 minutes where my eyes lit up when I opened up YouTube on the TV, because I was just watching videos on TV. I opened up the YouTube app, saw Star Fox Direct with shiny brand new characters on the thumbnail and being oh my god, new Star Fox finally? watching it, and then you could pinpoint the instant the light fades from my eyes when they're like, it's Star Fox 64 again.
Is Miyamoto or I forgot who's the head right now.
Miyamoto loves experimenting with Pikmin. Let's add like 4 new types of Pikmin, different main characters, different settings for each game. We'll throw in a dog, and it'd be like, I don't fucking know what to do with Star Fox.
Like, they innovate, like, with Donkey Kong, Bonanza, they completely changed.
Cool. Yeah.
It's great. Yes, it's awesome.
That's what everyone was expecting Star Fox to be, was like, to get the Bonanza treatment.
Yeah, and also with Yoshi. I think the new Yoshi game.
Yeah.
It's different, to my knowledge, but it's still Yoshi, right?
Yeah.
And it looks amazing. That new Yoshi game, the art direction looks phenomenal.
And the Donkey Kong Bonanza was a great example of taking something that had kind of like Returns and like Tropical Freeze were good. They were, you know, kind of like new Super Mario Bros. Versions of Donkey Kong Country, like updating like an old formula. And then Bonanza did something completely different, like what Odyssey did with Mario.
Yes.
And Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was like a complete reinvention of Zelda. Yes. And they didn't do either of those kinds of things for Star Fox at all. It's ridiculous. The theory that I've seen floating around is that there's a team called Argonaut Software, and they're the ones that developed the original Star Fox. They made like the Super FX chip that handled all the 3D. Yeah, they're known for making Star Fox. Rare made Adventures, Namco made Assault, and another team, forgive me for not remembering the name of it, made Command. Okay. So Nintendo, the only game that they wholly have like the claim to making is 64. And I think that's why a lot of people are like, that's probably why they're sticking to doing 64 again, because that's all that they know.
Reinvented
the one game in the series that they made.
I see. Huh.
Star Fox is weird. It got like outsourced to everyone.
That is very strange, because I feel like with Nintendo holds their IP with an iron grip.
Well, dude, Sega is the one that made F-Zero GX.
That is true. But back then, I mean, like nowadays, I feel like they wouldn't give their IP out willy-nilly.
Yeah, it depends on they usually work with like a pretty tight-knit group of like second party.
Yeah.
But yeah, so not even commenting on like the visual change, like the art style change. Actually, never mind. Let me bring that up real quick. Everything all right over there?
I'm trying to do my best Fox impression.
Oh, the chud angle. What if? Okay. Completely sidelining what they did to like Falco's legs.
I love the
chicken
photo
legs
of him where he's like,
hunched over at the
it's
circuit
so
board.
goddamn funny.
So obviously the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which I have not seen.
I have not seen either. I haven't cared to watch it. I
thought the first one was cute.
Okay.
It was cute.
Now I'm going to go on a rant about video game movies and why Sonic is a million times better movie-wise than Mario ever deserves to be.
I feel like there's a little bit of bias on this.
Just a tiny bit, even though there's a Mario like 6'7" in the back. And look,
big fans of the Sonic movies.
Huge fan of the Sonic. I went to see Sonic 3 in theaters, I think 3 or 4 times.
I haven't seen it yet. I meant to, and then I didn't. I've heard it was alright. I've heard if you like Shadow, they do him pretty well in that movie. But I wouldn't know because I haven't seen it. I like the first 2 fine enough. I actually like the second one a little more than the first one.
I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god. The first movie... Okay. Let me rant real quick about the Sonic movies. First movie sets the scene.
Yeah.
kind of sets the basis, the like chemistry between Sonic and the.
Do you think if we bully Nintendo hard enough,
they'll actually put a story in their fucking Mario games, in their Mario movies?
I was gonna say, do you think if we bully Nintendo hard enough, like we did with the Sonic movie, that like they'll change the Star Fox art style, like
no.
old ugly Sonic?
Yeah, I get what you mean, but okay, put a pin in Mario and Sonic movies. I don't think. What I see a lot of people saying about Star Fox was that the original like box art was like that kind of
the
realistic, puppet stuff, and like with this, they're able to like with this game, they're able to show like the real art style they're kind of going for.
They just don't look like the puppets from the original game either, though.
They don't, but they do look more realistic.
They look uncanny.
They look a bit uncanny.
And I've seen enough like edits to the designs already to know it's the eyes. The eyes are too tiny.
Is it?
I think so. Well, okay, the original Star Fox character designs, completely sidelining your tangent on the Sonic movies, by the way, sorry. The first couple of Star Fox games, actually, no, pretty much all of them, they all look pretty mascot-y.
Yeah.
Right? They all look like anthropomorphic mascot animals. Like, you get what animal they're supposed to be. For the most part, they all have, like, human proportions and, like, cartoony eyes, like a mascot head. And then, I feel like with this new game, they're trying to push them to be more animal-like.
Absolutely.
But not enough. If you're gonna go full hog, give them all, like, completely, like, realistic animal proportions. Because it's not mascot-y or cute enough to be that old style, but not enough animal to be, like, realistic. So if it fits like an uncanny valley where, like, Fox and, like, some of the other characters still have, like, human arms and shoulders and elbows, but, like, but animal
both.
legs. Yeah. It looks funny. Fox has, like, these tiny little boots and, like, bitty little beady eyes. And, like, Falco's, like, very more obviously his hands are just feathers.
Yeah, it's...
Or Slippy's got, like, really dopey eyes, and, like...
Slippy looks good. I like how Slippy looks.
I think Slippy looks the worst out of all of them, actually.
What?
His nostrils are too far apart. There's no, like... Slippy originally was, like, the bottom half of him was, like, yellowish, and the top half was green.
Yeah.
He's, like, all puke green now.
Oh. Let me double check. Slippy...
They managed to make the cute character look ugly and not cute, and it's that kind of uncanniness that I just think looks so... And, like, I've seen some...
his eyes are really far apart. He looks a bit derpy. I will say his older design, like the N64 design, is a lot cuter. And his eyes
cute.
are a lot... They're like his eyes. Like if this was like the ends of his head, they're like over here now.
Yeah,
like, they used to be like over here.
Yeah, it's not quite. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some edits that people have made where they just enlarge the character's eyes and like their legs, and like make them a bit more like proportionate, and it looks fine.
Okay,
it looks okay.
Well, I'm sure they see the backlash, but Nintendo isn't the best about listening to the community.
They're gonna stick to their guns.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, from certain angles, I think they look okay. Falco completely loses the, like, Sasuke hair silhouette thing going on.
Yeah.
He's just got feathers that, like, stick up like a fucking, like...
I will say, I think, now that you mention, like, the silhouette, you think, once we get, like, the official, like, renders of, like... their models and everything, do you think it's going to pass like the silhouette test? It's like, oh, this is clearly Star Fox, this is clearly...
Depends. I don't think from like every angle.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pepe's got some weird, like his ears are kind of tiny. Okay. Just little stuff like that where it's like if they tweaked it just a little bit, the like more realistic rendering of like the fur and the feathers and whatnot wouldn't be out of place, but they're just slightly off, and it looks weird. I think the visuals for the rest of the game look like, you know, gorgeous, because of course they do. But like other little things too, like people have compared the dialogue like the in-level like chatter between the characters, and it's like all watered down, and like a lot of them lose their edge and like their character, and their personalities aren't as strong. Like and Star Fox 64 especially is a really difficult game to do that to, because like every other line of dialogue in that game is the most memeable shit. Star Fox 64 lines have been memed on since that game came out. So to change them and not just keep the like the script as it was is you're crossing a barrier.
I think they're trying to go for like a more rugged kind of like, it's
maybe
because they're not like cutesy anymore as much.
But
it's more like
even their lines of dialogue in the original game were like kind of like Falco was a little bit of a dick to Fox, and like that's fun to watch play. Yeah, and like at least from what I've seen in the new game, they all kind of are sanded off a little bit. Like everyone kind of loses that edge a little, and I don't know if that's like that for the whole game. Also, a big selling point of that direct, like half of that direct, was about online multiplayer that I know people are going to play for like 2 days and then completely
get off.
Yeah. Nintendo's trying really hard to get a grip on like online multiplayer for Switch, and I think it's just too late.
Yeah.
Most people don't. I mean, there's a big enough audience and enough people who pay for the Switch Online service that people will play those game modes, but like that's not what people generally go
with
to
Mario
Nintendo
Kart.
for.
It's really popular.
That's true.
Mario Kart Online is incredibly popular. And
there are
so
a couple games.
Smash. Online.
Yeah, there's a couple of games that have really big online communities, but like, I don't know. Do you see people playing the Star Fox Switch 2 multiplayer deathmatch mode for more than like a month?
If it's good, like I don't know how diehard Star Fox fans are and like how much they replay the game, because I know like or if there's like a ranked mode, maybe that'll put people to like play it more, or like some point system. They usually like points instead of like ranks.
If they can even afford Switch 2s, by the way.
Because their price is going up. They're not.
That's a different topic.
500 instead of 450, right?
That's a much different topic.
Yeah. And we put a pin in my rant. But
so the thing that I was looking forward to, that I at least wanted to see, was like new levels, new vehicles, some kind of expansion, not just a like bottom line remake of Star Fox 64, but at least something that would entice me to want to play it if I've already played the original. It feels like this game is for the people who have never played a Star Fox game, but for fans, I feel like
you haven't played our other three times? The other three times?
This is the Switch generations, like, everyone gets one. Every generation gets one remake of Star Fox.
It's insane. It's just the Skyrim of
exactly. Nintendo. But, like, no new levels is crazy, because for a game this short...
Is that what they said? No new levels?
We've already seen it. It's just... Because, like, okay, how familiar are you with Star Fox 64? Cool. I'm going to get you to play that.
Okay.
After this stream is over...
I want to play Adventures. Bad.
You're going to get, like... You're going to realize how... Adventures is... Woof. It's fun to think about, and then when you go back and play it, you're like, this really drags. Star Fox 64, for the record, while we're on this podcast, is my like personal pick for game that I go back and replay like constantly. It's a really easy game to pick up and play. You can play through the game in one sitting.
64?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I guess they couldn't make long games back then.
It's very arcadey.
Yeah, that makes... They used to be... Like, games.
Where the replay value comes in at is that there are branching pathways.
Oh.
So you can't play every level in one sitting. You have to replay it to, like... and the parameters to go from, like, the starting level to, like... If you... Okay, let me give you a rundown on Star Fox 64, since you're not familiar with it. Mm-hmm. The first level, you will always play, no matter what. But if you play it normally, you'll fight a boss, and then you'll go to the second level, which is like an asteroid belt. If you do something specific in the first level, which is like, there's a section where there's a bunch of like rock formations sticking up out of like a body of water. If you fly through all of them, Falco will be like, hey, I found like the hidden target, like keep up with me, and he'll diverge everyone through a waterfall, and you'll fight a different boss, and beating that boss will send you to a different second level. And almost every stage in the game has a parameter like that, and they're all different. One of my favorites is a train yard, where you're driving the Landmaster tank.
Landmaster!
It's sick. I wanted more Landmaster levels in this fucking game. Something where you're chasing a runaway train, and while you're chasing it, there's a bunch of like obstacles that will do damage to you that you have to duck and weave. And while doing that, there are these hidden switches that you'll start driving past, and if you manage to hit all of them before the level ends, you'll just blow the train up, and you'll go to a different level and skip the boss. Whereas if you just played it normally and fought the boss on the train, you would go to a different level. Yeah. So there's ways to like jump back and forth around the map that are really cool. Mm-hmm. They never did a game like that again.
They never.
Every Star Fox game after it was like Adventure or Assault or Command, where they didn't really stick to the rail shooter with like branching levels thing.
Oh, I see.
So that's what people I think wanted, was like, just do what worked,
like
but
variety.
More variety of like the thing that worked,
and more choice. I feel, because it gives you more. It lets you do your own path.
You could just do Star Fox 64's like gameplay style with a set of new levels.
Yeah.
And that would have been like, I would have gone nuts over that.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, if you're going to remake 64, add a bunch of new levels to it.
Absolutely.
But there's one level where you play as a submarine, and that's it. There's only one level where you play with the submarine vehicle. 3 vehicles in Star Fox 64, the ship, the tank, and the submarine, and there's one submarine level. Like, you could have added different levels with the one vehicle that's only got one level. Like, it feels like there was no, like, creative process put into, like...
I think it all went to the character design.
Yeah, and like, there's a lot of cutscenes that are new to this Switch game. Like, the first game doesn't have cutscenes, really.
Of course.
It has, like, pre-mission, like, character chatter.
Yeah.
Where they'll talk about, like, the level you're about to play. But there's no story. Because it's like an arcade game. Where you kind of pick up the story just as you're playing, really. Okay. But, like, there's not, like, a plot. There's, like, like an outline of a plot, but not like a moment-to-moment, like the characters are talking about like what's happening to them, and that seems like the big focus. That's what they added to the Switch game, is cutscenes in between the levels where the characters are like interacting physically instead of just like puppet mouthing on screen. And if they're gonna go far enough to add like full cutscenes to the game, which I assume was to pad the runtime out because the game is really short, you gotta add new levels. It's not like that's such an obvious thing to add.
I mean, they could do it like with like DLC. Like maybe they could do like Star Fox Assault levels as like a DLC pack. I think that'd be neat.
But at that point, why not make that the selling point for the game? Well, like, what's there for as a fan of Star Fox 64? What's there for me that I like dying to try out?
It's on the Switch. I know they have N64 games on the Switch. Is the original Star Fox?
Star Fox
on that
64 is well, hold on.
Power of the internet.
Yeah. Star Fox 64 is on the Switch Online.
Oh.
Like for the N64 emulator.
Yeah,
so is the original. Yeah, it's on the SNES emulator.
Oh,
so is Star Fox 2. A game I haven't brought up because it's Weird how that happened. Star Fox 2 got like 95% of the way through development on the SNES, and then they cut it.
Ooh.
Because the N64 was about to come out, so they're like, let's
just port it.
So then
Or
for like
try
do you remember the mini console fad? The preloaded consoles that have like 20 games on them?
Yeah.
The big selling point for the SNES one was that Star Fox 2 got finished. Like they patched it up and then put it on the SNES Mini or whatever, Classic, whatever it's called.
Oh.
Yeah. So they had the full like Star Fox 2 probably ready to go for a while, and we're like, let's just throw it on here as like a bonus. And I've played it, and it's all right. It's okay. It's not
no Star Fox 64.
Yeah, and that's the problem, right? Nothing in this series was as good as Star Fox 64, and I feel like that was Nintendo's answer. Like, this is still the best game in the series. Let's just play it safe.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be like, I don't think Nintendo's one to like gauge interest in an IP.
Yeah.
With like releasing something like this, because I remember like with Devil May Cry, they released like the HD collection or whatever.
The like, if you want to support the series and get more games, buy this.
Yeah.
I don't think Nintendo does that, and I don't think it's as common of a thing as people think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, the Dead Space remake was never going to get sequels. There was never going to be a Dead Space 2 remake. No matter how many fans really bought that remake to get that to happen, that was not going to happen. So, like, stuff like that. But I don't know if this means that they're going to keep making Star Fox games in the future or not. I feel like this is a very, very much a Dead Space remake situation where it's like, it's popular right now to like go back to old IP and put a new game out. I could be wrong, but I feel like if they were going to invest in Star Fox again, they would have done like Breath of the Wild or DK Bonanza, like something like really new. Bless you. Also, while you're sneezing and I can keep talking freely, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which is what I meant to bring up earlier,
yes,
it was very obviously like an advertisement, like a soft launch advertisement for Star Fox.
What I heard is that apparently, I forget the actor's name.
The guy who plays Fox?
Yeah, the guy who plays Fox.
Oh, I can't
wanted him
remember.
to be in the movie or something.
He is very enthusiastic about the character, at least. He like cosplayed as him.
He loves Star Fox.
Yeah, so maybe it was just a good acting choice, but or a casting choice rather. But I've also heard that Fox had more screen time in that movie than Rosalina,
That's crazy.
The character that the movie is like named
Kind of
after the
around.
game of. Yeah,
Yeah.
So they were clearly trying to like use the movie to like slide Fox onto like the kids who were gonna watch that movie.
Probably. What I've also seen going around is if you're in a Mario movie, you're getting a new game. Because Donkey Kong was in the first movie, and you got Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Right.
Star Fox is in this one, and
So
now
then-
Star Fox is getting a new game.
So then the question became for a lot of people, if the Mario Galaxy movie was going to be used to push Fox as an advertisement for a new game, why doesn't the new game's art style just look like how Fox looked in that movie? Because that design is not bad. It's a really good
It's
Fox.
not. It's
design.
really cute.
He's really expressive
He
and
is.
emotive, and like you get a cool 2D animated. Because I've seen the clip, you get like a cool 2D animated like montage of the other Star Fox characters.
Oh,
So like they set up a really cool sequence where it's like, hey, look at these cool space animals, aren't they cool? Don't you want to play a
Yeah.
game with them? Hey, guess what?
you can. And
We've got a new
and
Star
they-
Fox game, and then they look they look nothing like they did in the Mario movie. So what was the? Why do it that way?
I don't know. Maybe there was a lack of communication, but they had to have known, right?
Oh yeah, I imagine Nintendo was very, like, eyes hovering over Illumination while they made the movie.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So, yeah, I don't, it's just all around. It's a really bizarre choice.
Yeah. And another bizarre choice, what I keep saying, I haven't seen the movie,
The
Galaxy
Mario
movie
Galaxy
yet.
movie, yeah.
But from what I can tell, especially after the first movie, the lack of real story in those movies, and how that compares to Sonic. My goddamn turn. You've been able to talk about Star Fox for 45 goddamn minutes.
Yeah, go ahead. Pop off.
But like the first movie in Sonic. Okay, look.
Mm-hmm.
The Mario movies sell. They sell good because it's Mario, and it's fully animated. And I feel like the movies are just like, hey, you like Mario? Here's Rainbow Road. Here's X Level. You know X Level from that game you played, you know?
When the movie started off, when it was just like Mario and Luigi and their family in like Brooklyn, I thought it was actually really cool.
Yeah.
It was a good way to like build them as characters, like show them working like their actual plumbing job. Yeah, and then it kind of delved into like just Easter egg.
Yeah, I think it's just an Easter egg.
Anyway.
Like, if you are a Mario fan, it is. I think it's a. I'm not saying that the Super Mario Galaxy is the Minecraft movie, but I am saying
that's a bold comparison.
I am saying that the Minecraft movie it wasn't a great movie, not at all, but it was a good Minecraft movie in the sense that, hey, this is Minecraft. I am Steve from Minecraft. Look
if you're
at this
one of the
thing
if
from
you're one of the
Minecraft.
5 people that hasn't played Minecraft, let's sell you on Minecraft with this movie.
Because it's just like with Mario, and even in the Mario Galaxy movie, I only saw a clip, but it's like, oh, Yoshi's here. Why is Yoshi here? Because it's Yoshi. You know what I mean? Like, there's no like real story behind it of like why he's added, but like. Compare that to the Sonic movie, where it's like, like, Tails is here because I fucking forgot. Because it's been years since I've seen Sonic 2.
I know what you're talking about. The Sonic movies have, at the very least, a beginning, middle, and end through line.
Yes.
Like a plot.
Yes.
And the Mario movies...
And in Sonic 2, when he gets all
happened.
the fucking... all the fucking...
The emeralds?
Chaos Emeralds, Jesus Christ.
Was it earned? Was it, like, led up to in the story? I think so.
Yeah, and he's like all pissed.
You have to at least earn your cool, like, reference, Easter egg, hype moment.
Yeah, that was the sickest goddamn thing. And it's like, you see him as Super Sonic beating the shit out of Eggman? Hell
I think this is just the bias coming out.
Oh my god, it was so sick. And then, oh my god, if you thought that moment in Sonic 2 was cool, and that was like badass, we need to watch Sonic 3 together. We need to watch Sonic 3 together.
Bro is trying to get me on the hype moments on Aura, Shadow the Hedgehog,
oh my god,
hype train.
It's so insane. And then the writing in Sonic 3 is so good. At like every movie in the Sonic franchise, or like Sonic movie universe, whatever, just gets better. The first movie, it was okay. It was good. Sonic 2, it was great. Or it was a good movie. It was a better movie than the first, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the third, there's a reason I saw it 3 or 4 times in the movie theater, dude. Yeah. It was genuinely peak. Genuinely so good. And...
Nice.
Like, they teased who's going to be in the 4th movie, because they keep adding characters in every movie.
I'm glad they're doing well enough that they can continue making them.
And they're quick about it. I think the new one is coming out either at the end of this year or the beginning of like next year.
Well, how much of that do you think is crunching the animators?
The thing is, they don't have to animate as much as like.
Yeah, I've seen some of the behind the scenes process for I think the 3rd movie,
and they use puppets as well. which
Yeah.
I think is amazing.
I'm such a sucker for the mix of like practicality and animation. Like I love Roger Rabbit. That's one of my favorite movies. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? It's a great showcase for that kind of style. So yeah, I love stuff like that, which is why I liked the human element of Sonic.
Yeah.
I never minded the live action like actors playing characters you don't really care about as much as the Sonic team.
Of course.
But like I still had fun with it.
And I think I
remembered liking the second movie's like take on that. Even
Especially...
the weird like the wedding scene with the secret agents. Like that shit like I still had fun with stuff like that.
Yeah, it's silly. And also Eggman, Jim Carrey as Eggman.
The best part of those movies.
He's so good. He is so good.
Yeah. And the evolution of him not quite resembling Eggman in the first movie and then like progressively getting more Eggman like as the movies go on is a lot of fun to see. It's fun to watch the characters in the first movie especially like come into their own and like start resembling their source material more and more. That's fun.
I agree.
And like stuff like Agent Stone is such a fun inclusion that I want to see Agent Stone brought into the games as like Eggman's right hand man, like in like canon.
So
I think he's
good.
It's so fun that I don't want to play like a Sonic game without that character like attached to Eggman. I just think he's fun.
We haven't gotten a new Sonic game in a while, man.
Frontiers was a while ago.
It was, and we still haven't gotten any word of anything new. I think they just don't know what to do with it. I think Frontiers was good. I like Frontiers. And the ending...
Like Shadow Generations was fun.
Oh, Shadow Generations. We did get Shadow Generations. And I think they did a phenomenal job with remastering that. And just adding all the Shadow stuff. But
yeah,
to get back on the movie side of things, it's just... It pisses me off as a Sonic fan and as somebody who likes the Sonic movies that these Super Mario movies, to be fair, they look amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Illumination, but the movies do look great. The effects look good. The character designs look good. And it just looks good. And I get why it sells because it's colorful, it's sparkly, it's new, it's so
also,
vivid.
You have to keep in mind that the comparison between Sonic and Mario is like...
Popularity-wise, it's fucking night and day.
Mario is like astronomically bigger than any other like Sonic doesn't even come close.
And it sucks. And it sucks.
Yeah.
It's so funny that they used to be rivals back in the day, and now it's like
brief spark in like the mid '90s. Sonic was doing better than Mario for just a little bit. At the same time, Sonic becoming like almost like paradoxically more niche.
Oh yeah,
but also Sonic has a rabid fan base for something more niche than like Mario. It's like, the dedication.
Sonic Expo is made by one of the biggest Sonic convention ever. They actually I volunteered once 1 year, 2 years ago.
I remember that. I remember telling you
it was great. The people are amazing. The Sonic fan base is very dedicated, and they love that spiky blue hedgehog.
That's also because most of Sonic's fans are adults now.
Yeah.
There hasn't been an influx of new, younger Sonic fans because what is there for them?
Yeah.
The Sonic Prime, like, Netflix show?
That's it's still going, I think. I think it's doing
that's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a kid in the 2020s, what Sonic game is going to get you to play the Sonic series?
Generations is good.
But was Generations pushed that hard even when Shadow Generations came out?
I think it was more for like the fans. It's like, hey, you know, you like
there's
Shadow?
There's not been like a here's something for new fans to hook onto. Sonic is basically being kept alive by like old guard.
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah, and I liked Frontiers in the. I'll always prefer if like a franchise is kind of teetering on the edge for it to just do something crazy and like try something new.
Yeah.
And even though I didn't care for Frontiers too much,
I liked it.
I thought it was all right.
The soundtrack in Frontiers is one of the best parts.
That's a given in any Sonic game, though. They're not going to let us. That's like the one thing that they can latch onto. I liked that Frontiers at least tried to take the risk to do something new, even if I didn't like the result as much as some people.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the bugs in that game are. Whoo!
Which one again?
In Frontiers, it's a little buggy.
Yeah. It's a bit. He sometimes moves weird. Like you'll be going fast.
The physics are funky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think if they just fix that, make it a bit more streamlined, I think it'd be a lot better. But
what do you think a new Sonic game should do?
Because
that's the question that everyone asks, right? Like, where do you go? Because the big problem with Sonic games, I think, is that he's just too fast.
He's too darn fast.
He's too fast, but like, what do you do? Make longer levels? Make a bigger game? Like, how do you?
I think having the thing is, anything you say is wrong.
Yeah,
with Sonic, right?
It's either wrong or it's been tried before.
Yeah,
or okay. I think Sonic's been having this problem since the 90s.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was recently-ish, a game that came out. Oh, fuck, it's by Landfall Games. I think it's called Sprint. Where you play as this girl who's trying to like deliver this satchel. It's by Landfall, I'm pretty sure.
People who made Peak?
Yes.
Oh, it's Haste. Oh, this is cute looking.
It's great, and you go. I'm sure you're seeing like the preview of it.
Yeah.
You're going hella fast.
Yeah.
I think if they incorporate something similar to that, where you just have this open, like Frontiers, I think was great because it was an open zone, not open world, open zone game where you could just like go hella fast, and
the Sonic gameplay that you would expect from it is split into like those little digital levels.
Yeah, and I really like that. And I think if they just one thing that Frontiers needed was polish.
Yeah.
Polish, because the game looked fine, the lighting could be weird, the voice acting was different because they just made his
I remember.
Tone it down.
I remembered. This might be controversial to like hardcore, like diehard Sonic fans. I like Ian Flynn's writing. I know that's controversial.
Ian Flynn's writing?
I like Ian Flynn's writing. I like his writing in the comics. I was very pleased with. He's the one who does the IDW Sonic comics, the ones with like Tangle and Whisper and
yeah. Come into
Surge.
Aren't they already in
the racing game?
Yeah.
I thought that was really cute. I read the comics up to the end of the
Crossroads came out. Fucking
fucking
to get into Sonic. Like,
that's
an amazing thing to get into. It has Steve from Minecraft. It has SpongeBob. It had all sorts of fucking characters. And I think growing up as a kid, you see, maybe you're like interested in Sonic. Maybe your friends talked about it, and then you see Steve. You know, and it's like, I want that game. Yeah. And then you fall in love with Sonic.
Crossovers have a lot of potential to like pull people into stuff you wouldn't have expected them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. But even that was a while ago now, wasn't it? Crossroads?
Crossroads, it came out last year?
Oh.
Right?
That's still, I guess, a spin-off, though, right?
It is a spin-off, for sure.
Yeah.
Came out September 25th of 2025.
I don't know.
It hasn't even been out for a year. Yeah. And it did well enough for them to... Also has Hatsune freaking Miku.
Oh, right. It did
and
better It did better than Sonic Team Racing, didn't it?
I hope so. Sonic Team Racing, I heard, is not great.
I was there for that one. I think that was the one that did me in. I was like, okay, I might be tapped out from Sonic for a little bit.
I just want Sonic Riders 3, dude.
Good. Yeah. You and me both. Good luck with that.
Yeah. I ever doing that.
I think you mean Sonic Riders 4. You remember the one with the fucking Xbox fucking balance board?
Because there was a Sonic Riders 2. Yes.
There was the one for like the Wii with like the gravity mechanic.
Yes.
And
I never played that one. And then there was the Xbox Connect one. Yes, you're absolutely right.
God, the Connect. Anyway, Sonic is in a weird spot, but Sonic's been in a weird spot for a while.
Yeah.
Because like, I think since even Adventure's like plan to get around Sonic being too fast is like, okay, well, let's just throw in a bunch of like different characters with their own campaigns, and like Sonic's is really the only fun one. Tails is okay. The speed levels are fine, and then like you get into Amy and Big stages, and you're like, okay, well they're boring, but also they're over in like 20 minutes, so whatever. And then they kind of just kept doing stuff like that forever. Like Adventure 2 had the split campaigns with like the 3 different styles, and like Heroes had replay the game 5 times to get the ending. And
Heroes, okay, I was thinking about this. I sent you a reel where this guy had the worst take of his life, saying that Lego Batman was an awful Batman movie.
I saw that,
and I want that with what's your favorite and least favorite Sonic game?
Oh, you want to dive into like Sonic for the last bit of this stream?
Yeah,
like opinions. Okay, I think that
we need to clip this shit. We need clips.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just start some, like, flame wars with Sonic fans, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I'm kind of a cynic when it comes to, like, certain games, but also I'm very heavily nostalgia biased, so I'm willing to admit that. My least favorite Sonic game, you have, like, 5 options to pick from, and everyone would be like...
Wow.
Yeah, Look me in the eyes with a straight face and tell me Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is...
Okay, I forget Sonic Boom was an era. That was the thing.
Or a Sonic 06 is a low blow, right? But it's an unfinished, janky mess.
Yeah, I think if it was fully realized and like Project 06...
Yeah, I've heard
once that gets... I don't think it's like fully out.
Yeah.
But I think it has the potential to be, like, a really good
Sonic revisionist game. History.
Yeah.
I think Sonic and the Secret Rings is really fucking rough.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, there's some stinkers. You want to go, like,
okay, what do you think about Sonic and the Black Knight?
It's better. Almost entirely because the control scheme is slightly better.
What were the, like, 3... weird Sonic games on the Wii? I know Secret Rings, Black Knight.
There wasn't a third Storybook game.
Oh, Storybook, that's what it was.
That's what they're called. They made 2 Storybook games where Sonic is like in different like popular fictional stories, and then they just didn't do that.
They're like, oh fuck it. It's not
exhausted that idea, I guess. As for my favorite Sonic game, it's a toss-up between, like... I don't feel confident saying Unleashed, because Unleashed is only really good now. In retrospect. Dude, have you tried to play Unleashed on, like, the PS3 or 360? That game?
No, because I played it on the Wii growing up.
The Wii port is worse, actually.
That's what I played it on, and I liked it.
I
liked having to... do this with my fucking
motion controls. I love the same one song playing every single time you're running through the Werehog stages when there's a combat encounter. That loud ass jazz horns track.
Dude,
so
that was awesome.
I think the like recompiled version of that game that's on PC now with like all the different settings and tweaks and stuff.
I need to play it back.
It's so good. Genuinely, Sonic Unleashed might be my favorite game if we're just talking that. But that's not how the game originally came out. Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Oh, right.
But
I
I'm also
played that original like trilogy.
I'm also old as shit, so I like the old Genesis games.
Yeah.
Sonic 1, by the way, look, if you haven't played the original trilogy,
No.
cool. Don't play Sonic 1. Don't
really.
Just don't. I mean, you could play Green Hill.
I'll play Sonic 4.
I forgot about that game. Fuck. That's another one on the...
That game sucks.
That's another one on the list of...
I would have... Okay. Real quick, for my take of the worst
Sure.
Sonic game, I'm going to have to probably say that one, because I remember on my Wii buying with the fucking Wii points Sonic
digital.
4 and having it as a channel on my Wii.
only.
Yeah. And having that, and it had like, I click on it and it has that dumbass theme. It's not that bad. But, and I played it, I'm like, even as a kid, because as a kid, like every game is like fun, it's good, you know, you're a kid, you're not like a critic. I remember I was like, this isn't fun.
Yeah. No, I love that as a kid when you can like, you can critically be like, I don't think this game is good.
And the disappointment I felt, because I wanted to like it, of course.
Yeah.
But I just was like, this doesn't feel good.
From the way that we're talking, anyone listening might think that Sonic is like just rough. I
No,
promise
'cause
there are
I loved colors growing up.
Yeah,
Oh my
there are
God.
there are more good Sonic games than there are bad ones, but the
Yes.
bad ones are so bad that they like
Bad.
overshadow everything
Yeah.
else. Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles are both excellent. They're both like genuinely good games.
Okay, what about Sonic 3D Pinball?
Actually, low key, it's not bad. It's
Sonic,
a little
There's Sonic 3D, and there's
Oh.
Sonic Pinball, right?
Sonic 3D Blast.
3D Blast.
The isometric game.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's fine. It's like it's cute. It's
Sonic
not
Rush
great.
too. Sonic Rush is a phenomenal
Rush
game.
is good. Rush is good, but it's got a really weird difficulty spike. Like it gets
no.
real hard. The Sonic Advance games. There's like
Yeah.
3 of them. Yes, there's a
Yeah.
trilogy. They're super underrated. Really good. I don't know, for whatever reason, Sonic just did really good on the GBA. I'm heavily biased towards Adventure 1 specifically. I like
Yes, you
Adventure
love
2.
Adventure 1.
Yeah, I love it. I remember when I got you to play Adventure. I
Yes,
remember
that was
that
great.
era. That was so fun. Adventure's great. Even with a little bit of the jank, that's the one game that I grew up loving that's hard for me to look at like critically. Adventure 2 on the other hand, that's maybe my hot take. That's like my big
I completely agree with you.
that's like my big hot take.
I like Sonic Adventure 2, but I think it's overrated. I really do.
Here's the thing. I think the actual like good moments are mostly with Shadow. Right? Shadow's
The Sonic and Shadow levels are like look, the beginning sequence, the first level of Sonic is one of the most iconic
the
levels
City Escape
ever.
level. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It's also one of the best intros. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's the music, you grinding down LA.
If you've
so
never played a
sick.
Sonic game before, I would recommend playing the first level of Adventure 2.
Yes.
And then the rest of the game gets progressively worse as it goes on. Which is
the forest
crazy.
level's awesome.
Yes. Which is crazy because the final boss of Sonic Adventure 2 is really good. I think the whole
I haven't
BioLizard...
gotten the true ending.
You haven't. Oh. Is it the Eggman levels? Is it the Rouge?
I don't remember. I'll make that my bucket list. I don't
Okay.
know if anybody's.
That's
I hope people
crazy.
watch this, of course.
You've missed out on the hypest Sonic moment
Yeah, I know.
ever. The DBZ
I'm
Sonic
I'm
and
a
Shadow.
Fake fan. I know. I know.
I played Sonic Adventure 2 like when it came out for the GameCube when I was a kid.
Yeah.
This is probably before you were born. Ugh.
You're not that much older than me.
That's true, but just old enough that early 2000s games are something I experienced and you didn't. You have Battle, don't you? He's got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Oh no, the director's cut of Adventure 1. Hey, let's go Gems Collection.
Director's cut, baby. Yeah.
Oh my god. Director's cut SA1 is horrible. It's awful. Oh my god. My brain filtered out how bad that looks compared to the Dreamcast version.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's how for my very first Sonic game I ever beat was Sonic CD.
I only ever played Sonic Fighters and Sonic R on this thing. That's all I ever played.
CD is terrible.
Is it?
CD is awful. CD's got a really cool soundtrack, and it's
got the soundtrack is like insane, right?
Yeah, it's got Amy and Metal Sonic, which is awesome, but the level designs in that game are horrendous. Okay, that's a discussion for another time. Anyway,
my Sonic memorabilia.
While he's pulling out the Sonic stuff, I'll just finish my thoughts. I think Sonic Adventure 2's treasure hunting stages aren't as bad as some people think they are, but that's coming from the perspective of someone who's only ever played that game casually and never tried to 100% A rank all the missions. Trying to do that makes the treasure hunting levels unbelievably unbearable. Especially the last few with the space ones. And I think the Eggman and Tails stages are actually just bad. I think they're the worst parts of the game.
Really?
Oh, by a country mile, my boy. They took the only other best part of Adventure 1 that I think is genuinely really good, aside from the Sonic levels, are Gamma.
Oh, yeah.
The Gamma stages.
Yeah, the Gamma stages, yeah.
They took how fluid and fun Gamma feels to control and made it they scientifically engineered how can we make how Gamma plays in SA1 feel terrible. And that's how Tails and Eggman feel in Adventure 2.
I think they play fine.
Their jump arcs are just shallow enough to feel really fucking annoying when you're jumping over an instant death pit
or something.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. My Sonic memorabilia. I've got the Sonic Riders Tournament Edition soundtrack.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Signed by the people who work on it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Riders is, by the way, genuinely really good.
It's a phenomenal game.
It's weird to get into.
Edition folks, they work so hard. They do such a great job.
That's so sick.
And then I've got, of course, Sonic and the Black Knight. Hell yeah.
I did play it as a kid, and I did like it.
I liked it. I still like it.
But I probably wouldn't go back to it now. I thought it was cute at the time. Oh, the OVA!
The OVA, baby?
Yeah, the movie's pretty good. I'm also just a sucker
movie.
I'm a sucker for 90s OVAs in general, so, the Sonic one is near and dear. We can talk about Heroes if you want. We can really talk about Heroes.
I just bought this because I didn't have it, and it's, I think the PlayStation 2 version, is that the worst one?
I think so. I think it's better on GameCube.
Yeah, but there's also a PC port.
I don't think I knew that.
Right? Hold on.
Maybe. Sonic Heroes is one of those games that I 100%ed as a kid to get the final true ending, and will probably never do that again.
Yeah, there is a PC CD-ROM for Sonic Heroes.
Wow, that's crazy. Boy, if you don't like the physics of Sonic Heroes and some of the level design, the Haunted Mansion levels,
yeah,
let's go. You're not gonna replaying that game 3 more times to get the main ending. Yeah.
And last but not least.
Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah. This one have this fucking the guy from Shenmue?
Yeah, Rio and his fucking forklift.
No.
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 I'm thinking of the other one. No, he's got the motorcycle in this one. There's another Sonic, like, Sega racing game where Rio has, like, a forklift he drives, and it's really goofy. I think that's Transformed.
Yeah.
Sonic is a difficult franchise to recommend for newcomers. If you haven't ever played a Sonic game, it's hard to...
I always recommend it because I love Sonic.
Yeah, me too. I mean, yeah, of course I do. Just don't play Sonic 06. I bought that game when it came out. I think you sit in loading screens longer than you actually play the game.
Yeah, probably.
It's rough.
Okay.
Any other thoughts on Sonic that we want to drop?
I don't think
Have
so.
we exhausted our Sonic talk?
I think starving is what I'm doing.
Yeah, me too. I have eaten like one little tiny breakfast sandwich from 7-Eleven this morning.
Yeah,
I also have to go back up to work in an hour.
Oh, fun.
I have to work again. We work with live animals, so if there's like no one else around, I have to go up and walk the dogs and feed them and such. So
Gotcha.
Closing stuff that I want to bring up because I have to talk about this while it's still fresh in my brain. Listen, okay. You know I stream pretty infrequently, but when I do, I usually try to.
Here we go. Yeah.
I usually try to do something kind of gimmicky when I stream because I feel like I have to add an extra layer of bullshit to be like entertaining. Have that CRT behind me.
Yep. Did you get it working?
What? Oh, I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, okay.
I just got it. Here's the splitter.
Yeah.
There's the in, and here are all the outs. So I'm gonna plug the PS2 into here.
Okay.
Plug it into the TV, and then use. You're gonna love this.
What is that?
An HDMI AV adapter.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna plug that into my capture card.
Okay.
And try to play something on here while also recording it on my computer.
Hell yeah.
And if that goes well, then I'll stream it live like that. But I have no idea if that's gonna actually work or not.
Let me know if it works tonight. I'm sure you can get that set up.
Yeah, that's what I plan to do tonight, because I don't have an Xbox on the way yet.
Not yet.
But, for the record, I've never played any game on the original Xbox.
Yes.
I have Halo Master Chief Collection on Steam, so I've played Halo before, but I've never even like seen an Xbox in person before.
Which is still crazy.
The black brick never held the Xbox's original controller, that big chunky piece of shit. So, as someone who collects a lot of physical gaming media, dude, it was this or the Dreamcast, and I'm not about to buy a Dreamcast.
Why?
I would love to. Every single game on the Dreamcast goes for like $200.
They're expensive.
I have the money to buy an Xbox because for some reason that's easy to collect for. I think I've told you this. Fatal Frame, the Fatal Frame trilogy is on Xbox and PS2. On eBay, it is night and day, man. It's like $150 a piece for each game on PS2, and it's like way cheaper on Xbox. So I'm gonna start collecting for the Xbox, and if I can get this stream setup going, I'm gonna stream myself playing Xbox games.
Hell yeah!
Well, anyway,
I'll be there.
So I think that's it. We're over an hour now by quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
I just want to have some talking points.
Yeah. So hopefully, we didn't even get to talk about how pissed off Beautiful Joe made you.
Oh yeah, no, that'll be for another time. Oh no,
yeah,
I was playing recently-ish, and I was like, I gotta get off. Yeah, you saw that. I was like,
yeah, it happened to me too. It happened to both of us. I want to know if you'll be able to beat the game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Please, for your own mental health, please use save states. Please.
Maybe, but
please.
I have too much confidence in myself.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I don't know how much it's gonna humble me.
The final boss, the boss rush gauntlet is brutal.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, I think that's probably time.
Yeah, let's Let's call it. I'm starving, and you got work soon.
Me too. I need to go eat. We'll reconvene. Combo Breaker is
not this
not next week.
No, but the week after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have one more of these. Yeah, we'll have one more of these streams before Combo Breaker. Yes. So we'll have plenty of time to catch up on everything and then talk about fighting games. We didn't talk about fighting games once this whole stream. I am shocked. I thought surely we were going to talk about Tekken or.
I've been playing 2XKO in preparation, which I'll probably be playing soon after.
So next stream,
because I need to practice before.
Yeah, next stream we need to talk about Tokon and 2XKO.
Yes.
And what the
Invincible
have you played?
Versus. I haven't played it. I haven't bought it. I don't think I'm gonna buy it unless it's like cheap.
On sale.
But I should buy that Avatar fighting game. I need to buy it.
Yeah, with Sokka's girlfriend kiss install.
Yeah, it's so cute.
All right, we'll talk more about fighting games next stream. Then this one was for the Star Fox and the Sonic Freaks. The furries.
The furry pipeline.
the furry pipeline video games. We did it. We're in there. My God. All right.
All right.
We'll go ahead and call it then.
See y'all on the next episode.
Nice.
Bye bye.
Yeah.